Hey, how's it going? Martin, also known as Turpentini, and we're on the mission that's on Blengeel, I think. Yeah, most shit that's crashed on the planet Blengeel. They were pulled out of hyperspace when they crossed paths with an interdictor cruiser. And an interdictor cruiser, for those who don't know, are the ones that have like the four big balls on them. They basically create gravity wells where you can't jump into hyperspace anymore. Yeah, in this mission our ship gets hit by lightning and then we crash on this planet that's apparently uninhabited by people. I think, as far as I'm aware, that's mostly true. This is the only Star Wars game where Blengeel actually shows up, as far as I'm aware.
Nice work, Jaden. Some rescue mission.
And in this mission I was going to talk about the sandworms, or the sand burrowers, but there's just really not that much to say about them, so I wouldn't be able to fill up the whole episode, really.
Hello? Hello? Hey, you there!
Thank the Force you've come. This place is...
No, don't go out there, man. Oh no, Bobby.
Yeah, so this mission's gimmick is sand burrowers. They're kind of like anthropodic... I think I just knocked my table. They're like anthropodic creatures, so they just have hard exoskeletons and they use their sound to move around. Right here it kind of shows the gimmick of the mission. There's frag grenades here just to kind of show you... Well, if you were to pick them up, you'd be like, maybe I should use these frag grenades. But it seems like this episode would be a good time to talk about... It might actually be kind of ironic to talk about. I might be butchering the meaning here, but... To begin with, we're actually going to go with the hardest one to get, and then we're going to work backwards in the... in terms of what pieces we're going to acquire. In this mission, the idea is that you're getting... Yeah, you're getting... What are they? Just pieces to your ship, basically. I'm going to talk about lightsaber forms in this episode, just because in this episode we basically don't even use our lightsaber, so... the first lightsaber form is all about disarming your opponent, and it's about sweeping attacks, and it's also a way of... No, it's not a way of anything. It's known as the Way of the Sarlacc, that's what I was trying to remember. The reasoning for that is, you know the Sarlacc pit out of the movies? Well, when you get eaten by the Sarlacc pit, or when you fall in the pit, you don't actually instantly die, you actually get digested over the course of like thousands of years or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but when you get put in there, there's toxins that more or less disarm you, so that's why it's called the Way of the Sarlacc, because you become confused and you almost just forget who you are. So where does this piece go again? Yeah, of course it's the smallest one because it's the last one, I don't know, I think that's like a gaming convention or just a convention in general. But Form 2 is, no wait, there's actually other stuff I want to say about Form 1. Form 1, it's really cool because, oh, what the fuck is going on right here? It's getting hell glitchy. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. The main sites that you want to take out, well, the one main objective that you want to take out is the end of your opponent's lightsaber. Well, not the end, but you know, where the beam comes out, so then your opponent just can't fight. He's at a huge disadvantage now because he doesn't have a lightsaber. That is imperative. That's operative number one. If you can't do that, you want to then cut off their weapon hand, so then they're at a huge advantage still, but then they don't have a hand that they can use. They can like pull... of course, it's the last one that I put in. Yeah. There are 4 pieces, by the way, so they don't have a hand anymore, and then that's it. They're pretty much fucked. They can still use the Force, but then, you know, whatever. The third site that you want to go for is just their arm entirely. If you can get rid of their arm, yeah, they're pretty boned. How do I go about... Yeah, well, we'll just throw something over here, and we'll try and make the 100-meter dash. Come on. Come on, Bobby. Fuck it, we'll just go straight for it. And there's only one more after this. And then the next site that you go for is the leg. Is that guy's fucking glitching out, man. The leg is a place. You know, if you're missing your leg, you're pretty boned. Another one, the next site onwards is you go for both, or not both legs, but you go for multiple limbs at once in a big like arcing attack. A good example of this is in the third movie when Anakin goes for like that sweet ass jumping attack and he's like, I have the high ground, and he's like, no Anakin, don't do it, I'll fucking wreck you. I don't know, should I... I'll probably use Force Speed on the way back just to kind of showcase it. and then he does this like giant arcing slash and he takes off 2 legs and an arm. That is the next level up for, you know, basically brutality. And then the last level of disarming an opponent is decapitation. You just take off their fucking head. That's it. You know, they can't do a lot now when they're dead. That's kind of the idea. Form 2 is all about opportunity. It's all about kind of like small taps on your opponent's lightsaber when they come in to redirect their line of... You're using their own momentum against them, basically. Someone that's really well known for this is Count Dooku. He really likes to...
That's too bad about the merchants. Sounds like those sand burrowers must have gotten them all. Nasty critters. Glad you got back safe and sound. We'll let Coruscant know to mark the planet as hazardous.
Thanks, Kyle-Katarn.
Nicely done, Jaden. I think you're ready for the next stage of training, but there's still another mission left if you choose to accept it. Remember, every mission is a chance to learn more about being a Jedi.
Well, we can go back to the Academy right now, but I'm actually just going to the next mission screen, where we're going to just have a look at the next mission. So I'll finish up that train of thought. Count Dooku likes to out-skill his opponents, as opposed to... He likes to win just through